Hello, YouTube.
Hello,
Hey,
YouTube.
YouTube.
All right. Yes, Manel's turn. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
y- YouTube, if you guys see red splashing all over, I'm not murdering anything or going all Dexter away. I'm just trying to separate the arrows from the pomegranate seeds. I don't know what
I was
I'm
like, what
doing.
are you so intensely doing?
It's for Asher. I'm trying to get him like just the pulp and the juice only. So
Oh my
Does he like
gosh, that
veggies?
sounds tedious.
yeah, it is. Anyways, we are two-thirds of the way into Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. And I like this part better than the first one. I think we've kind of already established a good portion of the story. So, like, it's not like reading a textbook anymore. It's like we finally got into the story. Um, I see what you meant, Darren, about things kind of happening very easily for Shalon. Like, oh, she found this this band of ex-soldiers who were willing to help her, and then she got away from the assassin, and then she kind of finally met what's his face, her betrothed, and he's like, oh, I like her. So, everything is kind of happening kind of easily for her, but good for her though, because she is smart and resourceful and she knows what she's doing. She's not like crying in a ditch or whatever, feeling sorry for herself. So I'm glad things are happening easily for her. But yeah, I did notice that pattern too now, and I was like, that's convenient, but I'm not mad about it. I did like her relationship with, I forgot his name, Aladdin, the
Adolin, yeah.
Adolin, yes, the blonde guy. Sometimes these names are like all over the
They're all
place.
the same.
Right? Yeah. Like Shalan Deva and I forgot the name. Dalana. Like Dalana
Uh,
Deva. Like, oh my gosh. And like there were two people with very the guy who killed Kaladin's brother and Shalan's brother. They have similar names. One is
Al,
with H and
yeah.
one is with A.
Uh,
Yeah, I was like, oh no, was it Shalan's brother who
he
killed
challenged.
Kaladin?
What is his name? What the Amaran? Amaran.
Amaran, yes, and
Yeah.
Haladan or whatever, right? I didn't hear the H that clearly before, so I was like, oh no, that's gonna be beef between these two. But then I was like, no, no, it's two different people. I was like, oh, that's good. Um, um, I liked when Shalon met Kaladin. That was pretty funny. Like their first encounter was really funny, and I was thinking, oh no, these two have chemistry too. Is it gonna be like a love triangle? I know we don't care for like the relationships in fantasy books like this, but like I was like, I can see it happening. But then she
Hmm.
met the blonde dude and it was even better. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to the OG ship. Um oh my gosh, the best part of this book was the part where the blonde dude was gonna duel, like he thought he was gonna be dueling two people and then suddenly four people showed up. That was one of the scenes where I literally was at the edge of my seat because it was so good. It was so I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh, the entire time. That was so good. And I really enjoyed that part of it. What else is happening? When I started part four, yeah, part four, I was like, am I listening to the same book? Because suddenly it, like had these different characters. And I was like, oh no, I think I'm on the wrong part of the book. But no, I wasn't. So that part was a bit confusing. But other than that, I'm like totally invested. I want to see where it goes. Not a long review because we're still in the middle of it, just past the middle of it. But yeah, so far so good.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. I guess that makes it my turn. I think that this is also great. It is better than the first part because it does feel more like we're just in the main we're onto the main beef, the main meat of the story. Um, Story is very very crazy. Uh, the lore is still incredible. The character development's all still incredible. Shalon, I would say, is still my favorite character, but I mean, I really like a lot of them. I'm liking Adolin more and more. Actually, that's
Mhm.
surprising me. What's going on with the Voidbringers slash the Parshendi is kind of like mind blowing, and I don't even really understand what's going on there.
Yeah.
I also keep wondering like who the actual like good guys are. You know what I mean? Because based on a lot of the stories we keep hearing, the humans are sort of like the bad guys, or at least they were in the
Mhm.
past. Um, but that I guess that maybe just makes the Parshendi's like the worst guys, or maybe that assassin guy, like he's maybe like the only one trying to actually. I don't really know. Maybe everybody's bad. I don't know. That's all confusing but intriguing. I think that it's really really cool. I think also. I mean, I had like. I mean, it wasn't that unclear, but it's becoming like more crystal clear now that like obviously like their special powers, Shalon, Adolin. I mean, Shalon. Geez, you're right. They do all. I think that we're being racist towards the Alethi people or whoever's in this. Because like they're not really similar, but I think but like I think he did a pretty good job of like making them
No,
all
they are.
seem like they would come from like one culture. But all I'm saying is like they're similar, just like we would think that every Korean has a similar name, but they wouldn't think so. It's just that
Mm.
you get do you get what I'm saying? We're just saying like y'all just look alike, you know. uh, but anyways, I don't know. Kaladin, Shalon, and then is her name Lift, the new slippery
Yeah,
girl
who
or
is
whatever?
that?
That's crazy. But it's becoming like really really obvious that their powers are directly a consequence of the fact that they've become friends with the Spren, and I still don't understand what that even means. I don't understand what Spren are. I don't understand what makes them go from a
Mhm.
normal Spren to that kind of Spren. Do all Spren potentially like have this capability of bonding with someone? They're just not, because like that would make like everyone on the planet potentially have this power if like all because there's just so many Spren. Have they mentioned Spren dying? They just kind of like they come into existence and then they go out of existence, but they don't like. Do they die or does anyone like kill them? Or I haven't really noticed. But
Mhm.
anyways, all that stuff is really really like mind bending still and pretty crazy. Uh, Hoyd and like his crazy like guitar solo and the story that we got left on was like really really confusing and interesting. I didn't really understand what was going on there, or yeah, picked another interesting place to stop. Um, the one versus four, and then how it turned. That was badass.
Mhm.
The action scenes are incredibly good, and I don't understand. I don't understand why he's so good at them, but they're just incredibly good. And that one was a standout, pretty great one. Uh, uh, Trying to think if I surprisingly, I think it's because my mind's been busy and I've been distracted. I didn't write like I have that looks like maybe like 14 lines of notes for the first third of the book, and the second third I didn't write a single one. I wasn't even like thinking about it. So I'm like scrambling for anything else that I'm thinking of. Shalon's uh I think you kind of like it's like what I had said before, and I think you kind of mentioned it too. Like everything that she's doing, how she's like becoming a spy and all this like craziness. Like I still, if I think about it a little bit too hard, like I'm not sure if I like fully like buy it or like buy her capabilities. But I'm just not mad about it. It's really really fun and
Mhm.
exciting. I like being in her shoes, and the fact that she can like do what she does. I like her power is like so cool, but then like you
Hmm.
got her contrasted with what Kaladin can do, and then what we now know of like what an edge dancer can do, which like what a weird combo that you can like become slippery and raise the dead. Like I've never heard of that. I've never ordered that combo in my life, but I'm not mad about it right now. I'm kind of like pissed about the fact that like I know one of the books is called Edge Dancer, and to me that's a spoiler. I'm very sensitive to spoilers. That's not really a spoiler, but so obviously we're gonna learn about
Yeah.
her more. Um, yeah, it's still just really really good, and I feel like we're in really good hands. I don't see us going down any really bad paths. I think it's just going to continue being really good, and I'm excited to hear more. I think that's it for me.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
Hold on. Still don't on at all. Kind of going with it. Just vibing. Um, Shalin's character is just like absolutely incredible. I love her. I am Team Kaladin, not Team Adolin for Shalin. I just
You look on.
it's just like that's just mine.
Okay.
I just don't think Adolin's like a good like no one's described Adolin as a good person. You know what I mean? They've called him like a womanizer and shit. It's funny because they're all the same age. Because you would assume like it's crazy because they're like 20 and she's 17, and you think they're so much older in like your head while you're reading this, but they're literally so young.
I'm picturing all of them like in their 30s. That's probably because I'm
Yeah.
an old man. Are they really all that young? That's crazy. What about Kaladin? How old is he supposed to be?
20.
19.
Same?
Oh,
Oh,
just turned 20, right?
there's
Yeah.
yeah, they're all in their 30s. I'll stick with what I believe.
Yeah. But this second half was, or the second, third? This third? No, second bit, right?
2/3?
Yeah, 2/3.
This 2/3 has been like my favorite so far. And then again, this is a lot of me just being confused. I have nothing but good things to say. I just need clarification from you guys, I guess is what I'm gonna do here. What the fuck is up with the bitch and the rhythms and the deserters and the did I reach
Parshendi.
too far?
No, you're good. It was right
Are
towards the
those
end,
the
but no, you're good.
Parshendi?
Yeah.
Is she like shape shifting? Who are the five? I'm just like that
Shape
confused me
shifting,
so
more like
much.
form taking, but yeah, we there's a lot we don't know, but they're very
I'm just like
confusing.
one natural, but that lady seems crazy, absolutely
Yeah,
insane. She's so
unhinged.
scary. She's so scary, and I'm just like, oh, I just kind of want to read more. I'm
Mm.
upset Kaladin's in jail. I think, whatever.
Yeah, that
I want
sucks.
Amaram to die. I fucking hate Amaram, obviously. I'm still confused. Okay, so here, I'm actually kind of like nervous and I'm scared about. Sorry, I have this number. That one guy, because I don't know his name, and his wife who has spies everywhere. I'm wondering who are her spies and like how bad he's gonna
Oh,
fuck people over because of her spies. Like that just worries me and stresses me out. And I still don't get why he's trying to like do a coup or whatever. Like I still don't I really don't understand the politics of what's happening. I don't know who the Parshendi are. I don't know the other like factions or races. Again, don't know. It's just so much that I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure. Eventually it'll all click. It just has not clicked. Um, so that's where I'm at. Yeah. If any of you
What's
would like to
what
offer some insight to that.
what speeds are y'all listening to it usually?
2.
one.
You leave it at you're listening to it 2?
It sounds great at 2.
You're on crack, bro. That's like that. It's like no. That's just an incorrect
It
answer.
sounds really good at 2.
Are you also listening to it at 2, Manel?
Yeah, I usually have it at 1.8, but I think this I'm doing at 2.
Mm-hmm.
I need to double check.
For
They put it
shame.
1.8.
For shame.
For shame.
This is like pearls to the swine. You two are the swine. If you don't understand the
Mm.
analogy, that's crazy to me. That would be like watching. That would be watching like Lord of the Rings and setting it to 2x and saying like, oh yeah,
And
this
I would
is,
I
absolutely
would do
love.
that.
I
you
would love
guys.
if we could put
Oh
things
my
at 2x when we're
gosh.
watching TV or movies. I
I
saw
wanna
Disclosure Day. That
die.
shit was so fucking
I
long, and
want
I
to
was like,
die.
please.
Disclosure
When I watch
Day.
YouTube videos, 1.1.25, 1.5
Disclosure
maybe. People
Day
just take
wasn't
forever.
was.
Oh, you didn't like Disclosure Day? I didn't like it. I gave
uh,
it 3 stars.
I thought it was. I thought it. I probably would be more like 4, but I
Oh.
was really happy about the fact that it was like striving to be a 10. Like I realized while I was
It did.
watching that
It did.
movie that we don't like have those like huge summer blockbusters anymore where they're like,
No.
you know what I mean,
That's
like
fair.
star studded and all this crazy stuff happen. No, I mean like
Odyssey.
Independence Day kind of movies.
Yeah,
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 but I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I really hope Odyssey's gonna be good, but like I keep hearing some
I
like
don't think it
such
will.
like weird stuff, dude. Like I'm sorry. I would argue that I still like Ellen Page. I'm just gonna call her by her name. Bro, to cast that small girl as Achilles is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I am fully on the camp of hating that decision. Um, like at least do it with like the Brienne of Tarth chick. Like just too small of a frame. It's crazy. Anyways. So but Disclosure Day was like reaching for the stars, and like I miss movies doing that apparently because they don't as much anymore, and I really like that. But it didn't hit them. It was like it was entertaining. It was like fine, but it could have been
It
better.
was way too long. I think we're making movies too long, to be completely honest with you. My review for that movie was we did not need to be blue balled about aliens for 2.5 hours.
I don't know though. I think that that's extreme. I think my review for you is that your ADHD is partially
Dude,
the
two
reason
and a
why
half hours. We do not need to be in the movies for two and a half
I didn't find it to
hours.
be too long.
I did.
The things I thought were wrong with it, not that it was like too long. That's crazy talk.
Are you guys gonna see Toy Story 5? Okay, anyways, back to the so you can stop
Yeah,
recording. Can you guys explain to me the whole Parshendi and all the people and what's going on and
I don't know if you. I don't know if we know more than you do. Like I think you're properly
oh,
supposed to be
okay.
fairly confused
Okay.
right now. I mean,
They
like
are
Who are the
descendants
twins?
of the Void Bringers. That's all I know.
yeah, or at
Who's a
least
void
related to
bringer?
them. We don't entirely know what a void bringer. Just really
Is
bad
Sprin the
people,
void bringer? Because that's what Lift was calling her Sprin.
right?
I think they kind of divided like sprints versus bad sprints. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
Then,
understanding.
and
but
also
then what is Krill afraid of
I think that
when the
there's
storm comes? The
yeah.
Parshendi?
Oh,
Because if they're Parshendi,
how about when Syl freaked out? Well, okay. A lot happened when he grabbed the sword. So apparently, when one of these people that have a spren grab a shard blade, like something bad happens or something. You guys caught that?
yeah,
That was pretty cool
yeah.
Mhm.
too. Yeah, no, but I mean, I think you're supposed to be. I think it's okay to be confused.
Okay,
There's not. There's
okay.
just yeah,
I just didn't want to feel like I was like out of the loop because I.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I mean, we were confused when we were reading the other books too, right? And then finally it all clicked and made sense at the end. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's
yeah,
gonna be
Yeah.
yeah,
like that.
That's generally how I go into Brandon Sanderson books. Is
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna really know about what's happening
Yeah.
until the last paragraph.
yeah,
I will say I love Hoyt. My favorite character in every
dude.
single book. I
Hey,
love him
dude,
so much.
and his narrator is
Mhm.
incredible,
My favorite
absolutely freaking
character.
incredible. That guy deserves an award. Like
He's
the
so
delivery
good.
is so good, the comedy is so good, and yeah, just Hoyt himself is awesome. Yeah, I know. I'm happy that like it feels like we're maybe gonna learn maybe a little bit more about him than we do in this series. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a
Yes.
legend. Wit, wit in this book. Yeah,
Yes, wit.
pretty crazy.
Wit.
Okay.
Alrighty,
So it's the
onward,
final
upward.
stretch.
Thank
On final
God.
stretch, 12 more chapters. So
Okay.
probably see you guys in
You
another
know this
week.
book is 1,037 pages.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm not reaching my reading goal. What's happening? I have barely read anything. It's because of these goddamn fucking books.
I will say that like this book, I think I could just read all of these back to back to back, but it would be exhausting. But like now that I'm 2/3 through this book, I get why Sanderson himself like told us to like break these up and like read other stuff in between and stuff because like you know it's a really it's like the best textbook I've ever read, but it's still exhausting to read a textbook no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
As long as I'm not alone, 'cause I'm like, oh my God,
it's a
it's
lot.
never ending.
It's a lot for sure.